Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Today, I'm going to share my 2022 planner and journal setup. I've done the same sharing last year. You can watch back the video on my channel. I'll try to link the video here. So in today's video, I'm going to share my thoughts on the setup I used over 2021 and how they are going to change in 2022. Hope you guys like this video, and without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to start with daily planner. So I've been using the Hobonichi Weeks and I'm very satisfied with it. It's very compact, very light, it's so convenient to carry around. And although it's not that big, it has everything I need. I think I've been utilizing well the spreads that Hobo Weeks has. I got daily to-dos, yearly goals, monthly goals, keeping track on YouTube video uploads, tracking the movies I've watched. Like, this small planner has a lot in it. And because it's not huge size, very minimal decoration needed. So yeah, I really love it. Since the Hobonichi Weeks has been working so well on me, I was planning to use it again for 2022. But I didn't like any of the new designs released. And so happened, one of my favorite brand, Square Studio, is releasing a weekly planner, and it's a collaboration with Ivano Lab, which is also one of my favorite illustrator. So I decided to support them, and if you guys would want to watch the unboxing video, it's in my channel as well. And I like the fact that I don't have to do much decorations in it because it's well illustrated inside. Just a rough idea how I'm using this planner. First, we have the yearly goals. I've been making my monthly goals in my Hobo Weeks. Difference is that in this journal, it's all in a spread, but not a big problem. And then we have the monthly spread. I'm just going to record the most important events, like holidays, just to summarize the whole month. Then we have monthly to do, which I've not figured out how to use this because I would have written my monthly goals at the front, but I'll figure that out later. Next, we have habit tracker, and I really like this page because I've been tracking my certain habits in the Hobo Weeks, but I had to do it like manually. And I actually just bought this stamp. It's from Midori, not cheap to be honest, but now I don't think I need it anymore. The final part is the weekly spread, and of course, I'll be using it to list down all my daily to-do. At the side, I probably list down my weekly goals or just to take down notes whenever I need to. And yep, that's how I'm going to use my daily planner for 2022. Now let's talk about daily journal. So last year, I was saying I'm super happy about my A5 MD notebook. This is my 2021 MD journal. Now take a look at my 2020, which is the first year I'm using the MD notebook. Can you see the difference? Yes, 2021's journal isn't as thick as 2020's. I'm not sure when it all started because suddenly I feel burdened, lack of joy when I use this journal in 2021. I mean, yes, 2020, which is last year, so much thing happened, a lot of first time, stuff like that. So there's a lot to record during that year. And in 2021, life's been, I'd say not as eventful as the previous year. So I don't really have much to write about. So since I decided to write a daily journal, I didn't want to give up in the middle. But writing in an A5 most of the time stresses me out. And it's huge and bulky, I didn't even consider to bring this out. And like sometimes when I'm away from home, say a week, and if I didn't bring this with me, it's frustrating, to come back and have to recall and write down the missed page. So I really can't wait to get this done. And next year, I'm going back to my first love, which is my traveler's notebook. I've been using different journals like Hobonichi Techo, MD, and I still prefer my traveler's notebook. It's like the best one for me. And even my life could be uneventful, but I still hope to write a daily journal. And I choose the weekly spread because the area to write isn't that stressful. Like I can just write 1 or 2 sentences to describe my day. And if I need more space to write, for example, if I have an eventful day or travels, I could just use the blank space beside. Or if I want, I have another blank insert. This one I'm currently using is from Square Studio. I've done some vintage collage in front previously. So yeah, I could just write as much as I want in the second insert. Very, very versatile. In this traveler's notebook, I also attach another insert, which is the sketch paper insert. In 2021, I finally finished this sketchbook that I own since I think, I'm not sure, 2017? But yeah, I managed to make myself to fill this up. Super proud of myself. And this sketch paper insert, I also had this since a couple of years back. Like here, I drew some stuff back while I was in New Zealand. And yeah, I couldn't continue on it. And I plan to finish this insert in 2022. Like I said last year, doesn't matter if I draw well or not. I'd just like to fill this up with colors and memories. These two A5 KOKUYO, I've explained in the previous video. I've been using this as a study journal, and I'm going to continue using it next year as well. I plan to study harder next year, so these are going to be used more often than before. The journal I've been using in 2021 as reading journal has been completed. I've been reading much in order to finish this journal. Like more than 30 books if I'm not mistaken. Super proud of myself cause my goal was actually 15 books. And I already started a new journal. This one is from KINBOR and it's Mickey in the front. It looks vintagey and I thought it's compatible to use as a reading journal. These monthly spreads, I'm using it to track my books. Like I was hoping I can finish a book every 1 or 2 weeks and not waiting till month end to rush for things, which I think is really a bad habit. And I've also included a page number beside each title, so it's actually also the index page. I've written down the page numbers manually, not a big deal. And these are the book basic info, and this is where I note down quotes or whatever I learned from the books I read. For movie journal, last year I've been using this very old notebook. And yep, I finished this one as well. I'm super proud of myself. And I started using this cute notebook. It's one of the Kakao Friends series by Li, a local stationery brand. I bought this because it's so cute, but the quality is questionable. Like you can see here, I've not used it for long. But anyway, at the front, I've made the index page. I've also included the language of the movies because I want to have a more balanced type of movies. Like I'm trying to avoid just watching English ones. I was hoping to watch more Chinese, Japanese kind of movies. And for the content, as usual, some photos I printed out, and that's the only decoration in this journal. I don't overdo with the decorations, just mainly the content. Last year, I've arranged 3 journals as my collage album. If you've watched my previous sharing, I despise this KINBOR notebook. And yay! I finally managed to finish it. Of course, a lot of determination were needed. So initially, I wanted to use it to practice on my collage. And then as I was tidying up my workspace, I realized that I have lots of rubbish. And what I mean by rubbish are, like snack packagings, cute paper bags, paper shreds, all kind of paper products that I don't feel like throwing away, but not quite sure what to do with them. And they just stacked up higher and higher as time passed. And it's so stressful to see them at one side. So, I began to arrange them and stick them into this journal. I think these rubbish are part of my memories. Like this one, it's actually a crayfish flavored snack that I can only find in China. And like this one here is fried chicken flavored. This is very interesting, right? And if anyone would like to see a flip through of this journal, do leave a comment below and let me know. As I finish this one here, I'm starting to use this one, also from KINBOR, but I'm using the cover from Hobonichi. I think the cover suits well for a collage journal. I mean, it's colorful, in a way artistic as well. And I do all sorts of style when I do collage, nothing in particular. Another one for my collage is this card album. I haven't been able to use it often this year, so I'm just gonna continue in 2022 trying to fill this up. And this one, a mini-size ring notebook, I finished it. Again, I plan to do a flip through one day, so stay tuned. Also, I started using this one because I'm done with this. And this is a free notebook when I purchased this brand of products. And I use this to keep collage done on this kind of cards. I'm not sure what you call them, but they are like Instagram design cards. I bought one this a while back, so yeah, trying to finish the cards as well as the notebook itself. And yep, 3 journals for my collage making next year. This bucket list journal, nothing much to mention except that I'll continue using it. This one originally was to use as recipe journal. I failed to use it as planned. So what happened is I was quite interested in cooking and baking back in 2020. I mean, who doesn't, right? Everyone's in lockdown and everything. But in 2021, I lose the interest. I don't know what happened, but yeah, so I didn't continue using this journal throughout the whole year. Alright, that's it. So 2021, I've been using 13 notebooks except this one that I gave up almost immediately. Others, I've been using them quite diligently, I'd say. And I managed to finish some of them. And I'm really satisfied of myself. Hence, in 2022, let me count. There's 10 notebooks in total, which is what I wanted, to reduce the notebook counts. Like, I don't want to use too many at the same time. I just want to concentrate on a couple, finish them during the year, try my best to utilize the notebooks I have been holding since forever. So as you can see, I try to avoid buying new notebooks. Everything except my daily planner and my TN inserts are notebooks that I currently have in hand. I used to hoard. I mean, I love cute notebooks. Who doesn't, right? And even so, storing them can be quite a headache. It's not like I totally stopped buying notebooks, but I try to avoid buying them if possible. So yeah, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed watching, please give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, spread the happiness, and I wish you have a great 2022 year ahead. Bye!